What up, famitos? Good morning. It's a rough one this morning. Gotta get out here and get to it. Get it done. Hey fam, check this one out. I could be wrong, but this is what I'm thinking. This is what I got going on right now. The fog of war state. We really don't know what is going on. Anybody can say they have it pinpointed, they know exactly what's going on, but at this point, with all the political hoopla, the games that are being played, tariffs here, tariffs there, maybe so, maybe not, 100%, 50%, pissed off at Putin. Russia's threatening us with nuclear strikes. ICE, everything that's going on, alligator, everything that's going on. It's so hard to stay focused. But yesterday when I was watching a couple videos, I managed to kind of just focus in on what I feel is the bigger picture, at least for me. And overall, it's the same thing we've been saying, is to continue to prepare. Look, right now with inflation and the prices of everything, it's probably not smart to go out and try and buy as much stuff as you can. So I'm not going to suggest that, but mentally, spiritually, physically, the cheaper things, that's what time it is now as far as preparedness, because I've watched some videos of Japan training for a Chinese invasion like never before. They had troops running through subways, running through residential cities, libraries, like they were specifically training for a China invasion. We now have Russia making nuclear threats. The United States is openly, threateningly giving Ukraine billions of dollars and more lethal weapons to strike Moscow. Fam, from the very beginning, we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp of the kinetic portion of World War III kicking off. I said years ago when Ukraine first got invaded that was the beginning of World War III, simply because Moscow is not going to lose. I know, and I've heard it from dozens of people. We got super secret tech that can take them out. We got this, we got that. Yeah. But there's also something called mutually assured destruction. MAD, whatever. Russia is not going to lose. I don't know why people can't get this through their head. Before they lose, they will take out half the planet, if not the whole thing. And that's no good for anyone. If Russia is on its last knee and it's about to be totally destroyed, it will push the button and annihilate everything. So I knew that was the beginning of World War III for that simple fact. And now we're sending more weapons openly, more weapons than ever. Europe, UK, Poland, they're getting ready to start engaging Russia if they have to. We've got the craziness going on here on the home front. There's a lot going on right now. China, tariffs, the tariffs with Russia and anyone who trades with Russia. We just got over this craze, this big hoopla about tariffing China to a certain percentage when they produce and process so much of our goods here, from medicines to food to everything, to clothing, to everything on Amazon, everything on Walmart. And now we're throwing them right back into the frying pan. If you can't see that there is a group of people behind the scenes that are pushing this agenda, pushing this playbook, I'm going to tell you, the person in the presidential seat, he may have some leeway, he may, but there is someone else pushing this agenda to the new world order and the global reset. It's going to happen. Finances aren't making sense anymore. Finances isn't making sense anymore. The morality of the country, with everything we just went through, with not knowing if you're a man or a woman, and all the crazy stuff, reading stories to little kids, all this world is an absolute mess. So I seriously think within the next, the date is 50 days, but I seriously think within the next 60 to 90 days, there will be a kinetic war. And what I think is going to happen is, fam, check me out. So Iran, the whole Iran-Israel thing, that's just the little 12-day war, whatever it was, that just went down. I really need for you to understand that Iranians are not, they're not dumb people. Almost every Iranian that I've met either owns a car dealership, is a doctor, is an engineer, is an architect. They don't have any Iranians that are not doing anything with themselves, with their... The fact that they did not take out half as many lives as Israel in this last conflict, I didn't see that as a lack of ability. I saw that as another play in the playbook. So listen, when this thing flares up between Russia and Europe, right? North Korea is gonna move in. Iran is going to try and lay waste to Israel. Fam, no, not like the show we just saw, but the real show. The one where there are thousands of ballistic missiles overwhelming the Iron Dome. North Korea is going to make major moves. China's going to make moves for other Asian countries. They are. They just are. It's going to happen. Now, I don't know if it's going to be an immediate just flare-up, but it's going to have to happen to cause mass chaos. The more immediate this kinetic takeoff, the faster they'll be able to catch the United States off guard. So that's just my take, fam. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a good feeling about where we're headed with all these countries going back and forth with tariffs, going back and forth with threats of nuclear war and annihilation. But it's where we're at. So I'm gonna say within the next 60 to 90 days, that's gonna be a new kinetic war front, probably multiple war fronts, because every theater right now is ripe for war. They just are. Iran's rearmed. Israel's rearmed. China is ready to go. Japan is practicing crazy drills. Poland is armed to the teeth. Russia, they got their Orishnik. They're getting ready to do whatever it is they have to do. North Korea has already vowed allegiance to Iran and to Russia to come in and support them. I mean, what more do you need? What was it, a month and a half ago? A month ago? Yeah. What more do you need? A month and a half ago, a month? Wasn't who was it, India and Pakistan about to nuke each other? That's gonna flare up. Everybody just needs a reason right now. So, hey, it's Wednesday, it's hump day. Look, try to have a good day. I'm still having pretty good days. Still trying to be the best person I can be. Still trying to be as nice as I can be. Oh, and let me throw this one out here, because this one caught me totally off guard, fam. Totally off guard, and I'm gonna get out of here, because I gotta go to work. People are crazy. There are demons within people waiting to lash out and try to suck off of your energy. Don't give it to them. Fam, look. This one caught me totally off guard. Look, I'm not a little guy. I'm 6'4", I'm 220 pounds. I'm just not a little guy, right? So normally people don't mess with me. But I'm walking out of Quick Trip the other day. And you know how, like, I was just in the bathroom, I'm walking out of Quick Trip, I go to push the door open, but then there's these two big muscular guys that come in on the other side. So I stop, let them come in. Yeah, it's hot, it's 98 degrees. I'll open the door. There's no one around. I open the door, walk out, and make my way back to my Durango. Halfway to my Durango, there is this woman. She looks miserable, and she is screaming, "These MFers," and she's black, "these MFers don't open the door for ladies no more." And so I turn around and see what all the commotion's about, and she's talking to me. That's just MFing rude. You sorry son of a da-da-da-da. And look, I almost flashed, fam. I almost flashed. But then when I looked at her, I noticed that those two muscular dudes were standing up right behind her with their arms crossed. They were looking for an altercation. And so even though I saw the two muscular dudes, and I guess she just thought I was going to back down, I had to tell her, no, your mouth is effing rude. And then the two muscular, they want to come up and start putting their hands out. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm going back to work. No, that's on y'all. Because, you know, I ain't trying to get into the mix like that. You know, it's Texas. Don't nobody know what they got on them, me or them. I ain't trying to escalate the situation. But people are just a mess. Had the woman been close to the door or even anywhere around the door, I absolutely would have held the door open for her. I hold the door open for everybody. But for this woman to just start calling me MFers and, oh, it was bad, y'all. Everybody around just stopped and was looking. And I just want to tell you, the crazier thing is, get out here, don't let people get a hold to your energy, because that's all they want. They want a response. They want to get you out of character. They want you to have just as bad of a day as what they're having. They want you to feel their pain. Don't let it happen. I'm out, y'all. Going to work. Your boys, Josh. Peace.